Hi guys, it's me Sarah. I'm going to be talking about my experience with Proactiv and the kit that I bought. I can't remember the exact name of it. I'll post it here in a little annotation. There are several different types of kits, I guess, is what I want to say, that you can purchase. You can purchase just the core 3 products, which I'll show in a minute, and then there's a couple of others that have several different products. I got the one that had the most amount of products, so I wasn't sure which ones I was going to like or dislike or whatever. I kind of wanted to try a little bit of everything and see what I wanted to mix and match or customize to myself. But what I found is that I like the core 3 products just on their own, and there are a couple other products that I kind of like, but I don't know, like I don't see myself purchasing those on a regular basis. So the first one is the Renewing Cleanser Combination Therapy. It has a 1 there because it's the first step in their, I guess in their directions. Now when you open up the kit, it comes like this. There are slots for like all the products. And then it tells you right here, the cleanser right here is number 1, and then the toner is 2, and then the spot treatment is 3. So I love the cleanser. I think it's I don't want to say it's creamy because it's got like little tiny granules in it that are very exfoliating, and they don't dissolve once you put water with it or mix it with water or anything like that, and they help scrub, but they're like so tiny. They're slightly gentle, I would say. Like you definitely feel like you're scrubbing, but to me they're not harsh. They don't feel harsh on my skin anyway. But yeah, I really like it. I actually really feel like I'm getting very clean skin afterwards. And then once I wash it off, my skin doesn't feel completely dry afterwards. The first time I used it, I felt a fair bit of drying, but then I started using Garnier Nutrinis, what is it, Skin Rescue or Moisture Rescue, that's what it is. I'll post the name here if I just butchered that. And the two together, in terms of moisturizing and this, have made a big difference. The other thing that made a big difference in helping the drying in my skin is the toner. Now, it says here that it's supposed to, it helps revitalize. Oh, it helps remove oil and it moisturizes, so it leaves your skin refreshed and balanced. And I really do find that this does the job. It does at first when I was using the toner, the first time I started using this, for the first 2 days I didn't really use the toner, and then I started kind of like just using it on spots where I was like, oh, you know, I should probably tone here and there, and then I just started toning all over, especially in like where I was getting drying, which is pretty much around my mouth, and kind of like around my nose a little bit too. And then yeah, it just made a huge difference, and I found that it really does moisturize, which is really shocking because I don't like toners, and normally I find that I don't know, they just never work out for me, but this one is pretty phenomenal. And then the last one is the repairing treatment, which is basically like a spot treatment, and this you can, you know, put on your face, put on certain spots that you want to clear up. Now, the really interesting thing about Proactiv is that the benzoyl peroxide, which is the active acne treatment that's in the products, it's 2.5%. I'm assuming that's why they can't sell this in stores, and that's why it's not completely over the counter. I don't know if that's true, but when you go to stores, normally the acne treatments that they have are salicylic acid, and there's only a certain amount of that. Or even like Persigel, I think it is, Clean and Clear's Persigel 10, that one doesn't have anywhere near 2.5%. I think that's like maybe 1%. It might be a little bit more than that. But 2.5%, that's a fair bit more than anything I've seen on the shelves at, say, a Walmart or Target or in the drugstore. So that might be why this seems to be so successful. Now, recently, in the past couple of years, Proactiv redid their formulas, so they're supposed to be faster working and gentler. And I actually have noticed from hearing from friends and colleagues who've used Proactiv that in the past it didn't work or it was too harsh, and now for some reason it's so much better than it was before. So whatever they did to reformulate the products, these 3 core products, they did a phenomenal job because I've heard a lot of great things about it, and so far I like it. Now, some of the other products that I want to talk about that were included in this kit was the refining mask, which people like I don't know, just freak out over. They think it's amazing. The active ingredient in this is sulfur, and it's 6%. People say that you can use this as a spot treatment and it's going to work. I don't think that this is great as a spot treatment. I think the regular repairing treatment is better, in my opinion, but I do like this every now and then. I actually gave myself like a mask facial last Thursday. I was trying to like treat myself because I had a big test the next day and I was trying to relax while I was studying, which sounds silly, but it helped. It worked. Anyhow, so this actually, I don't want to say made me break out, but I could tell that I had like some red bumps, so I don't know if it was like bringing out the impurities to the surface, but I like it. It was nice, and right after I washed it off, I thought that my skin did feel a lot softer, and it just looked nicer. It's just the next day I was like, ooh, these are the after effects, because my skin isn't used to using this, obviously, and it was the first time I had used it as a mask. So I think I'm going to try it again before I give like a definitive answer as to whether or not this made me break out or not. The other thing that everybody loves is the green tea moisturizer. I do like this, and I do think that it moisturizes fairly well. I got a free sample of it, so obviously that's why it's a tiny little tube here instead of just a regular size tube. It says free bonus on the thing if you haven't seen that. And I do like this. I think it's a really great moisturizer. I do think that it moisturizes well. My only thing is, if this is something that you want to use during the day, you probably have to put on an SPF as well, or a moisturizer that has SPF in it. So I don't like that it doesn't have SPF in it. But other than that, I do think this is a really great moisturizer. The other thing that it came with is this oil-free moisturizer. It's non-comedogenic and it's supposed to help hydrate skin, and it's SPF 15, so that's cool. The only thing is, it didn't moisturize my skin at all. Like, I didn't feel like it was actually helping my skin. I actually thought that because maybe they wanted it to be so oil-free, it was pretty mattifying and not really in a good way. So I'm assuming if somebody has like really, really, really oily skin, this would be a pretty good moisturizer for you. Or maybe I think I might try it again in the summer, just to see if it works better then, because my skin is oilier in the summer. I don't know, but during the winter I wasn't impressed with this at all. I just thought it was too hard to blend. It just wasn't, I don't know. It just didn't go in smoothly like you would assume a moisturizer would do. A facial, lotion would do. I don't know. It was just I didn't like it. It was, I don't know. That's all I can say about it. The other thing that I got with this is the daily oil control thing. I don't know what this is supposed to do. Okay, it says it gently balances oil levels while keeping skin hydrated, healthy looking, and shine free. Our light oil-free formula contains skin conditioning ingredients especially designed to reduce sebum levels while controlling acne blemish. So I don't know if this is supposed to be a lotion. I've never tried this because, well, right now it's the winter and my skin is a fair bit drier than it normally is. Yeah, like during the summer. So I may break this out in the summer and see how it does, but I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be a moisturizer? If anybody out there knows, can you please post in the comment section below so I know, because I'd love to know how to use this if I decide that I want to try it out. Another thing that it came with is this booklet. It's called The Doctor's Secrets to a Lifetime of Clear Skin. Basically, and it's written by both the doctors who created Proactiv. Now, what I like about the doctors is that they both have fabulous skin. It's like, you know, I don't know, I feel like I'm going to somebody who's actually got gorgeous skin and asking them how to fix my skin. Like, you wouldn't go to a salon and get, you know, I don't know, somebody with an ugly haircut or ugly hairstyle and ask them to do your hair. Does that make sense? I don't know, maybe that's just me. But anyway, so basically it's 30 doses of skincare wisdom from the Stanford-trained dermatologist who revolutionized the treatment of acne. So it's got all these, I guess it's supposed to, I don't know, it's got kind of like little bits of wisdom, or explains why your skin might act the way it acts. And one of the things that it mentions in here is that stress is like a serious, you know, stressor for your skin and can be a cause for acne. And I believe that that's what's happened to my skin. I've been stressed out a lot lately, and, you know, the past year has been really rough on me, and I'm assuming that that's what's happened to me. Because I never really had trouble skin before, so I honestly can't, I don't know what it is. It could just be that now it's just caught up with me, I don't know, but I'm assuming that a lot of it has to do with stress, so I need to learn how to de-stress. So yeah, it's got little bits of wisdom, like little bits of wisdom, and then explains stuff like that. So that's really cool. And then it came with this catalog, which I really like, and it's got a catalog of all the products, and the table of contents, that's Katy Perry, in the table of contents, it has like things here that help you decide which section you want to go to. So if you have dry skin, it says pages 16 to 17. So you can like go straight to the pages that have products that are geared specifically towards your skin, or problem areas or problems of skin problems that are specific to you. So if you have blackheads or large pores, then you can just go to the blackhead page. So there are a lot of really great things in here, and it's got like, I don't know, like I'm not a big fan of the celebrity testimonials. I mean, it's fine, I guess, but honestly, like I'm not going to buy a product just because Avril Lavigne told me to, you know? Honestly, I'm not going to buy a product just because Avril Lavigne. I mean, I don't really like her anyway. I think she's gorgeous, but I'm so sick of her songs. They play on the radio forever. And then the other really cool thing is they ask you to, like, if you want, you can submit 3 photos of your before pictures, and I guess they'll contact you and whatever. So I'm thinking about doing that maybe, because if this stuff works out, I would love to tell people, like, yeah, this clear up my skin. Anyhow, so, and then right here is just another little thing telling you how to use the products, especially the 3 core products, and then on the back is just other little suggestions that could help you. So that's pretty much the Proactiv kit that I have in a nutshell. Like I said, the 3 core products are things that I use every day. You're supposed to do the 3 steps twice a day, and it's supposed to help clear up your skin. And so far, I really do like it. I've noticed a big difference, and hopefully all this will get cleared up pretty soon or eventually. So yeah, that's what I think of it. I like it so far. Some of these other miscellaneous, extraneous products are okay. I'm glad I did get all of them so I could decide for myself whether or not I like them. And a lot of these little things were like free little bits, so I kind of just got to sample it and decide whether or not I liked any of them, and that was nice. And I do like this little book. I don't think that the other kits come with this book, but I'm not sure. So anyhow, that's what I think of it. I hope that that helped. If I wasn't specific enough, or if there are any questions that you have that you want me to answer about this kit or about my experience with Proactiv, just post them down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. I'll also post, I'll also put my blog information down in the info bar, because I've been posting pictures of before and after, and like week-to-week updates of how my skin is doing. Sorry, I'm adjusting my foot. Of how my skin is doing. So yeah, we'll see. Another exciting thing is that I have decided to practice Lent this year. I'm not Catholic, but I like the idea of being able to, I don't know, sacrifice something, and, you know, in terms of trying to better oneself. I think that's kind of a good idea. So this year I've decided to give up my time, if that makes sense, and during that time, rather than just sitting around the house, that time I'm going to be using to go for a jog and be healthier, if that makes sense. I don't know, like maybe that's not how you practice Lent, Sarah. I don't know. But that's how I'm kind of justifying it to myself. I also wanted to give up eating out, but sometimes it's really convenient just to eat out. So I don't know if I can do that. We'll have to see. What else? I'm thinking, actually my sister was like, you should give up YouTube, but I'm not going to do that. I thought about giving up Facebook, but I gave it up last year, so I don't know if I want to give up something that I know I can do. Maybe I want to give up something that's harder to do, so I don't really know. We'll have to see about that. Like, maybe I'll give up something specific, like Buffalo Wild Wings or Chipotle or something, but I haven't had Chipotle or Buffalo Wild Wings for a long time, so, I guess that wouldn't really make much sense. Anyway, but, that's where I am at this point. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, like I said, please post them below and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. If you like this video, please thumbs up, and if you like my videos or you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.